Hello students, this is the second part of chapter number 4, our body. The first topic that we are going to study is joints. Let's start. The places where two or more bones meet or join together are called joints. The bones are held together at the joints by strong tissues called ligaments. Most of the joints are movable except the joints in the tooth socket and in the skull. There are 4 types of movable joints: the hinge joint, the ball and socket joint, the pivot joint, and the gliding joint. Saru ani natraga anidagi henba sarushingi makoigi unavam or tainavam jaga asibu ekoina joints haina khangnai. Joints haiba jaga asida yamna kanba tissue na makoisi phajillaga thammi adugi yamna kanba strong tissues adubu aikoina ligaments haina khangnai. Joints ayambadi lengthok lengchin tawba yai adubu tooth socket ka skull ka aikoigi yagi sarukta yawba adugumba socket amani aduga kok ki sarukchiga masida laiba joints sing asidi lengba ngamde. Lengthok lengchin tawba ngamba movable joints si aikoina makal mari thokpa yai: hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, gliding joint. Makoi sing asi kari no haibadu aikoi makha tabada amuk yengsi. Let's read the hinge joint. This type of joint allows movement in one direction only, similar to the hinges of the door. Bones in the elbow, knee, toes, and fingers have hinge joints. Hinge joint haiba masiguma makalgi joint asi direction amakhaktangda lengba ngami. Aikoigi thong si direction amakhaktangda hangdokpa yaba adugumna masigi hinge joint sisu direction amakhaktangda lengba yai. Hinge joint ki example oina hairabada elbow, aikoigi knees, khu, toes, aikoigi khongsa sing, aduga fingers, aikoigi khutki khusa sing asi sing si hinge joint laiba adugumba joint ngaktan. Masida uriba picture asi hinge joint ni, masini hinge joint hairibasi masigi sarusi songi direction da lengba yadoni asolomda lengba yaroi aduna maikai amakhaktangda lengba yaragadi madugumba joint adubu hinge joint kawi. Next, let's see the ball and socket joint. In this joint, the ball-like end of one bone fits into a cup-like cavity or socket of the other bone. It allows movement in all directions. Shoulder and hip joints are of this type. Masigi ball and socket joint haibasida masigi maming sidagi aikoina ningjang bayai amana ball gi mawongda laigani amana socket gi mawongda laigani. Aduna ball gi mawongda laiba bone aduna socket gi mawongda laiba cup like cavity kuttorini madugi jaga aduda yauraga hapchallaga laidoni asumna aikoigi shoulder gi saru aduga aikoigi hip joint, shoulder haibadi aikoigi lengjum aduga hip joint aikoigi ningongi saru masigi saru gi joint sing asibu aikoina ball and socket joint gi type da chingani. Next, the pivot joint. Pivot joint allows rotation only. In this joint, the rounded surface of one bone fits into a ring formed by the other bone. Joint between the neck and the head is a pivot. Pivot joint haiba masigi joint makal asidi rotation ungba khaktani yadurisi masigi joint makhan achida rounded surface ki mawongda laiba bone amana ring shape ta laiba bone amada hapchalaga thamdoribani asumna aduna aikoi gi ngak neck ki sarukka aikoi gi kok ki sarukka ani sigi marakta laiba joint adubu pivot joint. Next, let's see the gliding joint. This joint allows the bones to glide over each other. Bones of the wrist and the ankle have gliding joints. Gliding joint haiba masigi joint chilaiba adugumba sarusing asi amana amagi matakta taknaba yai. Gliding joint laiba bones ki example khara hairabada wrist aikoigi khudang aduga ankle aikoigi khongi khujeng masising asi gliding joint laiba adugumba bones ngaktani masida uribasi aikoigi gliding joint laiba adugumba bones ni. Next, let's see the bingo's knowledge bank. The study of bones is known as osteology. Osteo means bones. Bones ki maramda saru ki maramda tamba adubu aikoina osteology haina khangnai science ki term gi matungina osteo haibagi atradi saru haibani. Next, let's see the circulatory system. The circulatory system is responsible for transportation of substances to and from various parts of the body. This system comprises of the heart, blood, and blood vessels. Circulatory system haibasida aikoigi hakchangi darkar laiba substances sing adugumba sing asi puthok pusin tauba yaba adugumba system adubu circulatory system aina khangnai masida aikoigi hakchangi mafam amadagi mafam atopa amada puthok pusin tawi. Circulatory system da yauriba aikoigi hakchangi organ or parts sing si example oina hairabada heart, blood, and blood vessels makoi ahum si aikoigi circulatory system gi part ngaktani matau karamna heart na blood vessels sing na aikoigi substances sing si aikoigi body gi part amadagi part amada puthok pusin taugi haibidu makha tabadam yengsi. Let's see the bingo challenge. What will happen if our heart stops beating? Aikoigi heart si karigumba beat tauba chongba se lepkiba taragadi kari tauba yage kari oithokadage haibani aduna karigumba aikoigi heart si lepkiba taragadi mi adu heart attack tauduna sigani. Let's see the heart. The heart is a hollow cone-shaped muscle located between the lungs and behind the sternum. It is located a little to the left of the middle of our chest and is about the size of our fist. The heart is divided lengthwise into two parts by a muscular wall. Its half is divided into upper and lower chambers by valves. The valves allow the flow of blood in one direction only. The upper two chambers are called the auricles, while the lower two chambers are called the ventricles. The function of the heart is to pump blood throughout the body. Heart haiba yamna maruoiba aikoigi human body gi organ asi hollow structure hoi aduga magi shape asi cone gi structure dani aduga heart asi lungs ka sternum gi marak sida heart asi lay. Lungs haibasi aikoigi breathing organ ni aduga sternum haibasina aikoigi thabak ki mayai da laiba chauba saru aduni mayai thangda laiba rib cage na samnabam mamang thangbarom da laiba aduni lungs ka sternum gi marakta heart asi lay. Heart asi aikoigi chest ki thabak ki mayai dagi khajikatang oiromda chathoga lay aduga magi size asi aikoigi kin muktang chawi yam chawba natte aikoigi human body gi heart asi lengthwise ta ani thoktu masigi mayai sini thoktu basi left ama right ama masigi mayai sida muscular wall nani thoktukaduri basi aduga masigi half ani asi amukasu ani thoktu mathak thangba ama makha thangba haiba ama sida su chap manai mathak thangba ama makha thangba ama masida uriba asina valve ni. This is the valve. Aduna masigi valve sina aikoigi blood si direction ama khaktang da chain bada mating pa masigi mathak thangba chamber asibu koina auricles haina khangnai aduga masigi makha thangba chamber asibu ventricles haina khangnai. Heart ki function si aikoigi body gi mafam khudimakta sin matungna asi mana pump tawduri bani. So the function of the heart is to pump blood throughout the body. Next, let's see blood. Blood is a red colored fluid which flows inside the blood vessels. It consists of a liquid part and a number of cells of different kinds which are present in the liquid. The red blood cells or the red blood corpuscles RBCs carry oxygen from the lungs to different parts of the body. They also help to remove carbon dioxide from the body. The white blood cells or the white blood corpuscles WBCs help to fight infection. There are another type of blood cells that help in clotting of blood. These cells are called platelets. The liquid portion of the blood dissolves nutrients and other substances that are required by the other parts of the body and transports them to those parts. Similarly, it carries away the waste material from different parts of the body. Blood haiba aikoigi human body gi part ama oiba si koina manipuri da en haiba sini masigi machu si angangba machu oi angangba machu gi mahi ni aduga asi man chen gadaba mafam si blood vessel sida chen gani blood vessels hairagadi singli haibani blood sida sida yaudori basi mahi gi saruk ama yaurani aduga cells tongan ba kaya marum ama ga yaw cells sing asi mahi gi saruk tuda yauraga madu blood haidu oidori bani. Red blood cell natragana red blood corpuscles samna koina RBC haina khangnariba aduguma makalgi cell asi lungs tagi aikoigi hakchanggi tongan ba mafam singda oxygen pubada ateng pangi aduga aikoigi hakchangda yauramba carbon dioxide pattaba aikoigi gasing asisu makoina amuk lauthokpada mateng pangi. White blood cell natraga white blood corpuscles WBCs haina khangnariba cell asina infection bu makoina thengnabada mateng pangi. Infection haibadi aikoina nabada changaiba mahik atopa mahik na aikoigi hakchangda nahangadoribani madubu thengnabada white blood cell natraga white blood corpuscles asina makoina fight tawi. Aikoigi ida atopa cell amaga yawi madugi maming platelets kawi. Platelets haiba cell asina aikoigi si clotting tohanbada mateng pangi. Clotting haibadi si famjandoribani nakoina si nakoigi hakchangdagi thoaba matungda ngahalairaba matungda si khai aduni clotting ana hairibasi ana karigumba platelets si yauramdaba taragadi si adum thoglaaga nakoi wandharakpa or siba fawba yauba yai aduna ngahalairaba matungda si nakoina soiba jaga aduda famjalaibadu platelet haiba cell aduna mateng pangmani. Gi mahi gi saruk aduda aikoigi hakchang darkar laiba nutrients aduga atopa substance sing asi maduda tummaga yawi aduga tongan tongan ba mafam singda transport tawbada pothok pusin tawbada mateng oi aikoi gi haksan gi tongan tongan ba mafam da lairamba waste material fataba sing asi su masigi liquid portion asina puthorak pada mateng oi. Let's see what is blood clot. A blood clot is a thickened mass of blood formed by the platelets. Clots form to stop bleeding in case of an injury. Hawjikta aikoina mamangda platelet ki matang da discuss tawgibaduni blood clot haibasi aikoina injury tawraba matungda sho'aba matungda aikoina e si khakkiduna khara athaba e ama phamjalakpa adubuni blood clot na hairibasi blood clot tawribasi platelet haiba cell dugi matengna taw ohenbani. Next, let's see the blood vessels. Blood flows throughout the body through a network of fine tubes called the blood vessels. There are three types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. The blood vessels that carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to different body parts are called arteries. The blood vessels that carry oxygen-deficient blood from different parts of the body to the heart are called veins. When arteries reach an organ, they branch into very fine tubes called capillaries. The capillaries help to carry blood to every cell of the body in order to supply it with oxygen and nutrients. When the blood leaves an organ, capillaries join together to form larger and larger vessels and ultimately form the veins. Blood vessel haibasi kaino yengsi blood vessel haibasi yamna fine oiba pikpa adugumba tubes ni manungsi hodoribani aduna masigi manungsida e sendoribani e senba yaba adugumba fine tubes aikoigi yam network da leiba edi masa yamna longthokpa adugumba fine tubes adubu blood vessel kawi aikoina manipuri da singli na hairibaduni. Blood vessel si aikoina makal ahum thokthokpa yai: arteries, veins, capillaries aina akoina thokthokpa yai. Oxygen marang kaina yauraba heart tagi purakpa adugumba e adubu punaba sijinariba blood vessel adubu aikoina arteries aina khangnai. Aduga aikoigi tongan tongan ba mafam dagi haksangi tongan tongan ma mafam dagi oxygen wat laba adugumba blood adubu puthorakadoriba aduga heart ta pisandoribani madugumba blood vessel adubuna veins haina khangnai. Arteries tagi organ yauraba matungda yamna pikpa tubes macha macha da amu khaidokre madugi fine tubes adubu capillaries kawi. Capillaries ki mateng na aikoigi e da yauba oxygen aduga darkar laiba nutrients sing asi aikoigi tongan tongan ba body ki part sing da or cell sing da sandokpada mateng oi. Aduga e sing aduna organ dagi amuk hendor aba matungda capillaries mayam sing asi amuk samjannare aduga achauba vessels ama seme aduga veins haiba blood vessel asi amuk semai. Masida red machugi uriba vessel asi arteries ni aduga blue machugi asina veins ni tasengmakidi red ka blue ga laibanate manungda picture sida diagram sida nakoin understand tongnaba different color ohenbani. Arteries si yengsi masigi mayaida lairibasi heart ni masigi matumsi heart tagi thoglaiba vessel asibuni ikoina arteries haribasi aduga veins ina amuk heart amuk yogidoribani. Arteries na heart tagi tholakpa aduga veins na heart ta changiba. Next, let's see circulation of blood. The movement of blood through the heart and around the body is called circulation. The circulation of blood in the body takes place in the following manner. The left side of the heart pumps out oxygen-rich blood throughout the body via the arteries. The body takes oxygen from the blood and uses it. In turn, it releases carbon dioxide and waste into the blood. The returning blood enters the right auricle, which pours it into the right ventricle. Blood is pumped to the lungs by the right ventricle for removal of carbon dioxide and enrichment with oxygen. The oxygen-rich blood now enters the heart again through the left auricle and the process continues. Aikoigi blood asi heart tagi tholakpa aduga tongan ba mafamsingda chatluraba matungda heart amuk changgiba masibu aikoina circulation haina khangnai. Circulation si matau karamna tawribano haibadu aikoi yengsi. Masigi heart asida aikoina yengaga discuss tawsi. Solongi red ki portion asibu left side oidoribani aduga blue gi portion asina right side oidoribani. Aikoina yengma matamdadi red long gi portion asi right oi aduga blue sina left oi. Adubu tasengmakidi masigi heart asi paliba adugu mami adu aingolomda onsala ine na lawdoini aduna madugi mi adugi oidi solomda oidoribani aduga yetna masi oidoribani. So don't confuse. The red portion is the left side and the blue portion is the right side. Masigi red oiriba portion asi oxygen rich blood ni, oxygen marang kaina yauraba blood aduni. Masigi auricle sida oxygen rich blood si laani lungs from dagi lakadoribani masidagi laani aduga masida full loiraba matungda masigi valve ni masi hangdo hanjin yai changa ani changaba matungda masida valve ama amuk lei masida thokraba matungda arteries ki through the chakraga aikoigi tongan ba body part da e adu chain gi bada mating pangi aduga tongan ba mafam gi aikoigi hakchang gi part tagi phattaba e carbon dioxide yauraba e adu masigi right auricle masida changa ani changa matungda ventricle yaurani ventricle dagi amuk masigi valve sida amuk chakraba matungda lungs ta amuk chatkidoribani lungs ta chatkraba matungda e asi amuk oxygenation taurani haibadi oxygen hapchalaba matungda amuk masigi mapasida amuk changa kadoribani oxygen rich blood tu mataw asugumna cycle si heart na tawi aduna amuk tanga haige lungs tagi lakpa oxygen yauraba marang kairaba e adu left auricle da changa ani aduga left ventricle yaura ani masidagi amuk arteries da chakrani aduga different parts of the body da akoigi carbon dioxide yauraba oxygen walaba e adu right ki auricle sida changa ani aduga amuk right ki ventricle yauraba matungda amuk masida thokraba matungda lungs ta amuk pigidoribani maduga oxygen amuk hapakadoribani. This is how the circulation of blood works. Next, let's see the heart sounds. The heart relaxes and contracts while pumping blood. This relaxation and contraction of the heart is known as heartbeat. We can feel our heartbeat by placing our hand on the left side of our chest. The heartbeat of an adult human being at rest is between 65 to 75 per minute. It increases when a person is doing some physical activity. We can listen to our heartbeats clearly with the help of an instrument called a stethoscope. Aikoigi heart asi amuk relax tawi aduga amuk contract tawi e sing asibu heart asina pump tawringai gi manung sida aduna relaxation amuk tawba contraction amuk tawba masibu ekoina heartbeat ena khangnai ekoi heartbeat chi ekoi thabak ta khutna paira gadi akoina heartbeat asi adum feel tawba phangani ahan namana heartbeat chi minute amada 65 tagi 75 fawbagi changda heartbeat chongi aduga karigumba physical activity haibadi exercise kumba or any other activity khara tawragadi heartbeat asi amu hengalakani koina heartbeat asi hena mayek sengna taage hairagadi instrument stethoscope haiba khulai asi sijinaduna hena taba fangani masida uriba device asini stethoscope haibasi masi doctor singna paibada nakoi adum urangani. Let's see, recall with bingo. The human body is composed of trillions of cells. Aikoigi human body asi miyoibagi hakchang asi cell gi masing si trillions from the yawi in terms of trillions from the asuki matik yamgre. Let's see number 2. The skeletal system is a rigid framework of bones that serves many important functions. Aikoigi skeletal system haibasi aikoigi saru mayamna semaga adugumba framework leng oidaba rigid oiba adugumba framework amani masina aikoigi function kaya marum ama tawgre lepa hippa chatpa asigumba sing asida masigi skeletal system haiba rigid framework of bones sina mateng kaya marum pang. Let's see number 3. The skeletal system comprises of the skull, the backbone or the vertebral column, the rib cage and the limbs. Aikoigi skeletal system sida yauriba sing asi skull aikoigi kok ke saruni, backbone aikoigi khwang ge sarukni, aduga vertebral column mana hairasu yai, atopa mana rib cage aikoigi thabaki saru sing asini, aduga limbs aikoigi khutka kongagi saruk sing asi masi sing asi punjalaga aikoina skeletal system haina kaugani. Next, let's see number 4. The places where 2 or more bones meet or join together are called joints. Saru ani natraga ani dagi henba singna makoi singi unabham samnabham jaga adubu joints haina khangai. Number 5 says the bones are held together at the joints by strong tissues called ligaments. Saru singna makoigi joint singda samnabam jaga sida yamna kanba adugumba tissues na phajalaga thami madugi tissues tugi mami ligaments haina kawi. Let's see number 6. There are 4 types of movable joints: the hinge joint, the ball and socket joint, the pivot joint and the gliding joint. Lengthok lenjin tawayaba aduguma makal ki joint si makal mari lay: hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, gliding joint. Next, the circulatory system is responsible for transportation of substances to and from various parts of the body. It comprises of the heart, blood and blood vessels. Circulatory system sina aikoigi darkar laiba substances and nutrients sing asi mafam amadagi mafam amada haibadi aikoi hakchangi part amadagi part amada puthok pusin tawbada mateng oi. Circulatory system sida yawgadoribasi aikoigi heart ne, blood ne aduga blood vessels sing makoi ahum si circulatory system sida yawgani. Next, let's see point number 8. The heart is a hollow cone-shaped muscle located between the lungs and behind the sternum. It has 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Heart haibasi hoi aduga magi shape si cone gi maong dani mana laigadoi jaga si lungs ka sternum ga gi maraktani. Heart si auricle ani lay aduga ventricle ani lay. Auricle hairagadi heart ki mathak thangba sarukni aduna heart has left auricle and right auricle adumna ventricle hairagadi heart ki makha thangba sarukni, so it has left ventricle and right ventricle. Let's see number 9. Blood transports oxygen and nutrients to the body parts and carries away carbon dioxide and waste material from the parts of the body. Blood na aikoigi human blood na e sina oxygen ga nutrients ka aikoigi chang darka laiba adugumba nutrients ka oxygen sing asi e sina putok pusin tawda mateng pangi aduga aikoigi hakchang manungda lairamba fattaba carbon dioxide sing aduga atopa waste material fattaba sing asi tongan tongan ba aikoigi hakchanggi mafamdagi puthorakpada e sina sengdohanbada mateng pangi. Let's see number 10. The blood flows throughout the body through a network of fine tubes called blood vessels. There are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Blood na chengadariba fine tubes, network of fine tubes adubu aikoina blood vessels kawi aikoina singli haribaduni na blood vessels si ahum thoktopa yai ahum lai arteries haibama, veins haibama, aduga capillaries haibama. Arteries hairagadi aikoigi oxygen rich oiraba adugumba e adu heart tagi thoglaaga tongan tongan ba hakchanggi part sing da chatkidori bani aduga tongan tongan ba hakchanggi mafam sing dagi oxygen watlaba e aduna heart amu changa kadori ba adugumba singli adubuna veins kawi aduga capillaries hairagana arteries tagi lakpa blood aduna organ da yauraba matungda tubes macha mayam ama branch longthorakani madubuni capillaries na hairibasi. Let's see point number 11. The movement of blood through the heart and around the body is called circulation. Aikoigi e sina aikoigi heart sida fauraga aduga aikoigi hakchangi mapam khodimakta chatluraba matungda amuk heart ta amuk lakpa madugi movement of blood adubu circulation aina khangne. Next, let's see point number 12. The relaxation and contraction of the heart while pumping blood is known as heartbeat. Heart si chongba matamda heartbeat tawu matamda relax amuk tawi contract amuk tawi madubuni aikoina heartbeat and hairibasi. Here it comes the end of the chapter number 4, our body. Thank you all for today.